This little story that we have from the Gospel of Matthew today could probably come out of the media today. It seems to be pointing to the kinds of bigotry and division that seems to be so much a part of human life. We struggle with the many ways in which we are divided one from another. It's easy for us to think that we are the only country, we are the only people who are bigots. We are the only ones who divide ourselves along every possible division that we can think of. But that's just not true. We even see it in Jesus. He is so immersed in his own culture at this point that he doesn't even notice the kind of divisiveness that he is putting on this woman, the Syrophoenician woman, a Canaanite woman, calling her dog. He is only here for the lost sheep of Israel. Years ago, I was 20 years old. That was almost 10 years ago. I was in Amsterdam, and this was in 1969. And it was another time when the divisiveness and the divisions in our country were so writ large. And I was in a park, Vondel Park in Amsterdam, and began talking with a gentleman, a Dutchman. And he was really berating me about how badly we treated African Americans in this country. And I was not arguing with him. And he kept on and on. And then finally he said, yeah, if you people had to deal with these Indonesians, now then you would have a problem. Ping! It was one of those aha moments. Because he wasn't trying to be funny. He wasn't trying to be ironic. And it pointed out something to me that seems to be part of the human condition. In some places, we divide along racial lines, if that happens to be convenient. But in Central Africa, if you're a Hutu or a Tutsi, there is no difference. Other than the colonial powers put a border between them at one point, and then they became enemies. Or classes. People all of one race or ethnic group. But labor versus management or capital. Or if that's not sufficient, maybe Wazoo versus UW. And people will come to blows over such things. Or what brand of pickup you might drive. Might get a decal on the back window of a little boy peeing on the logo for your truck. We seem to be intent on finding ways to separate ourselves one from another.